Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Carlos Rodon starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 1-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average to start play at 315. 41 home runs now and 96 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1, here's the pitch. LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Garrett Cole will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now the 2-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Over to first, Cole, and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner at first with no outs here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. You elevate a little bit more and get back in.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the center fielder, Luis.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the stretch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken it. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Batting 6. Not shortstop. Tim Anderson.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. From the stretch, Anderson's running. Chopper to short. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox stepping into the box. So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's the ball.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 3 innings complete.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the ball.
So here's Jose Abreu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Grandal is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Rizzo was there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Torres.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Fouled off. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. This pitch is popped up. Abreu calls for it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
This is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a at the plate. Anthony Rizzo been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
A shot down the first baseline. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goodwin's in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in, Luis Robert. Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
If I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Line toward the alley and left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Takes off inside and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Lays off to 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Urshela.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Andrew Heaney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Andrew.
Striding into the box, Eloy Jimenez. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Michael Kopech has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Luke Voit becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. Moncada is on his way home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Popped him up. In comes Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Chicago White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Carlos Rodon notches his 3rd win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Garrett Cole pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Michael Kopech works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final